Hello ARC fam, welcome back to the channel. Noah here. Today up for review we have the Goosebumps The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb mummy figure from the folks over at Trick or Treat Studios. This is a little bit different than the regular figure reviews that I do because I did not buy this figure for my personal collection. I bought him only for a custom. So I'm going to go ahead and do a review of him and then explain what I'm going to use his body for. So, taking a closer look at the packaging, let's bring him up closer. Sorry about the noise. As you can see, this is designed to look like a book. Rotating that around, you have some nice artwork of the mummy up top, which we'll show in just a second. Here we have the cross cell with Slappy, Scarecrow, Mud Monster, the Mummy, and then Haunted Mask. Each figure comes with a Build-A-Bone head part. Of course, this is a little piece of the mascot for Trick or Treat Studios, whose name is Curly. So that's pretty cool. Here's the barcode. I picked this up at Walmart. Moving up top, we have the artwork. Here you can just see it's just the mummy. And on the other side, you just have number 5, Goosebumps, The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, and then R.L. Stine. So that's pretty cool. Let's rip this guy out of the packaging. On the inside of the packaging, you just have this cardboard cutout that goes behind the bubble tray, which is 2 pieces. As you can see, here's the part that holds the figure and accessories. And here is the part that keeps them in. And yes, I am getting bit by a mosquito. I kept wondering what was bothering me. Moving the figure outside the packaging and placing him on the stand, you can see that he stands right at the 5-inch mark. I can show him alongside a He-Man figure real quick, just to prove that he is right at that 5.5-inch mark. Actually, he's about 5.5, so that's pretty cool. Sorry about the camera shaking. Alright, let's put Ninjor back on the shelf. This time I am filming in a different space than usual. So that's why the camera keeps shaking, because I'm actually filming on top of a bed. Let's see. Anyhow, he also comes with this awesome slime effect. Kind of looks like Slimer Slime, if you're a Ghostbusters fan. Anyway, just looks like the cover of the book, I guess. If it'll focus, you should be able to see that it says, focus please, come on. Well, it's not focusing, but right here in small print it says, what will wake the dead? It's just a little collector card that goes into here. Something dead has been here. Gabe just got lost in a pyramid. 1 minute his crazy cousin Sari was right ahead of him in the pyramid tunnel. The next minute she disappeared. But Gabe isn't alone. Someone else is in the pyramid too. Someone or something. Gabe doesn't believe in the curse of the mummy's tomb. But that doesn't mean that the curse isn't real, does it? Anyhow, that's pretty cool. And it looks like this will connect to the back of this base. Just like so. And there's your overall display option. So that's pretty cool. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the figure from the stand. Just like that. And go over the articulation. Head can look side to side. And kind of all around. Arms can just go forwards and backwards. Same thing on the other side. Legs can go forwards, just like that. Sitting pose, and you can go back a little bit. So that's overall the articulation on this figure. Not necessarily the greatest articulation, but more than the figure that I'm recreating with this. So, moving on, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to be creating with this character. I will be creating a vintage LJN style Mum-Ra that has a little bit more articulation. I'll be resculpting part of the face, and then I also bought this cheap dark red fabric that I'm going to use along with some wires and sewing thread to make a wired hood cloak. So that's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully that turns out right. I'm not going to have the sleeves. I'm going to do it more like the Super 7 version to where it's just a hooded cape. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share this with your friends. Ring the bell notification so that you are alerted to any of my new videos. I was super excited to see that I finally got my 40th subscriber. I can't remember what the name of the subscriber is, so I apologize about that, like Falconing or something like that. Anyway, I was super excited, but right as I got my 40th subscriber, someone unsubscribed. So now I'm back to 39 subscribers. Still trying to get 50 before August 5th. So hopefully you guys can help with that. As always, peace.